Here's Brody Brazil.
My live streams feel like a Manning Brothers broadcast. You know what, Nicola? I have not had the chance to tune in. I've seen clips of it on social. It looks awesome. I wonder if it would be better for them in person. And I realize that there are a lot of very realistic limitations these days and keeping people apart and where they're at, or maybe they just prefer to be apart. Like, I'm not coming over, I'm not flying to your house just for this thing. I'll just put on the Zoom or whatever. Because sometimes the delay also plays a factor. If you're not a broadcaster and you're not used to the delay between two people and a signal, it's hard. You'll talk over each other. Anyway, have I had the chance to tune in? So I've only seen bits and pieces, but I can tell you, you say, if so, some thoughts. Love the fact that it's two brothers. Love the fact that they'll just bring in a guest and be like, did they have Brett Favre on the other day? And I know that they'll just, they will utilize their Rolodexes to bring on, the A-list caliber guests and people who make a difference. And, they are an attraction and they will attract others to being on too. But I think, to your point, Nicola, you said you like the feeling of how it's just fans and watching and talking ball, not the usual play-by-play. So I think one of the futures of professional sports is that you are going to have a traditional game, play-by-play, because a lot of people like that. If I'm over here doing work, I don't necessarily want to have Peyton and Eli not addressing everything in a game because I might miss something. I want to have the announcers of, Monday Night Football calling the game, or like right now, Dallas and Glenn calling the game. I have kind of one ear on that right now. I'm watching it too, but I want to be able to hear what they're saying. Now, I also think, down the road with more platforms and streaming options, I do think a second cast of the game where you could show the game, but kind of what Peyton and Eli and their guests are doing, they're commenting on the game while it's going on, but they're not actually like doing the broadcast. A second experience. I think you're going to see a lot more of that at a lot of levels. At the national level, at the regional level. And it's going to be a whole new thing because now you're going to have, play-by-play and being the analyst, those are pretty set routines. Like, those are jobs and roles and people get good at that through repetition. But now you're going to put some jackwagon like me, here doing this, and it's like it's going to be like the Wild West. I don't know what to do. I don't know how to keep you entertained for all 2.5 hours of a game. And I guess you'd have somebody else joining you, but I'm doing this stream for, answering questions. And I guess that's what a second stream experience could be like, second stream and screen. But I love it. I actually think that's a way of the future in broadcasting. I think you're going to see more of that. And I also think it's got to complement the actual broadcast. I don't think you're trying to take away from that. I think what you're trying to do is gain even more viewers in a second experience and put it somewhere else on a totally different channel so that you're widening your audience. You're not dividing them. You're not segmenting them. You're widening the total audience.